100% you can prevent colic by not owning horses, okay? Even the most stringent and strict owners that cover everything off can still get colic, okay? The horse is a poorly designed animal. So the 7 things that can help you prevent colic is always, if you're going to change feed, do it slowly over a fortnight. And that can include changing hay supplier even. So every hay supplier, every farmer can use different chemicals, they can use different farming methods, they can have different weeds, different bacteria in their soil. So some horses are very prone to colic just from a feed change. So doing it gradually is the number 1. Number 2, make sure you're getting your horse's teeth done regularly, at least every 12 months, and making sure they're getting done thoroughly and correctly. Under sedation is wonderful so that you can check every tooth carefully. So that's the second thing. Third thing, making sure that you're worming your horse regularly. Now, some people overworm, and that can be worse because you're getting resistant worms from overworming them. So making sure you're getting a fecal egg count done on your horse to know whether they need to be wormed and what worms are there so you can target the worming correctly. Fourth tip is, if you're on a sandy environment, don't be feeding your horse on the sand. Have something underneath the feed so that they're not having to ingest the sand. The other thing you can do is be having them on a preventative, so making sure once a month you're giving them a product to help flush out the sand. So if you're on a sandy environment, make sure you're doing that. Another tip is don't be changing your horse's feed, like putting them in the house yard. If you're going to do that, if you've got a paddock that you're wanting to rest, make sure you only let them into the fresh green grass or the nice pastured paddock for an hour a day for a few days until they can get used to the pasture that's in there, because that's the most common cause of a gas colic, is putting them into lush green grass and they pig themselves. The other thing you can be doing is making sure that you've got nice fresh water for your horse. So making sure if you're traveling that your horse is actually drinking the water at where you are. Some horses can be that fussy that they don't like regular water, it might smell funny. So making sure if you have one of those horses that you travel with water from home, or making sure that they're drinking. So that's another really important thing to make sure that your horse is going to avoid colic at all costs.